Welcome to another episode of The Katrina Johnson Show, the inspirational podcast providing information and inspiration for your transformation. I'm your host, Katrina Johnson, helping you with your self-improvement and growth mindset journey. So grateful to have you as a listener. Thank you in advance for sharing, rating, and supporting my show. I want to take a moment to speak with you about BetterHelp, a sponsor of The Katrina Johnson Show. You know I'm big on inspiring people to live their best lives, but sometimes we need a little more than words of inspiration. When mental health interferes with your daily routine and lifestyle, you need someone to confide in that can help you with sorting through your emotions. That's exactly what BetterHelp is all about. It's professional therapy done securely online and is available to clients worldwide. With BetterHelp, you can get your needs assessed and be matched with your own licensed professional therapist. You can log into your account anytime and send a message to your therapist. You'll get timely and thoughtful responses. Plus, you can schedule weekly video or phone sessions so you won't have to sit in an uncomfortable waiting room as with traditional therapy. It's more affordable than traditional offline therapy, and financial aid is available. Remember, living your best life begins with taking care of your mental health. BetterHelp, a sponsor of The Katrina Johnson Show, wants you to start living a happier life today. Visit betterhelp.com/KJ Show. That's BetterHelp, HELP, and join the over 500,000 people taking charge of their mental health with the help of an experienced professional. And here is a special offer for the Katrina Johnson Show listeners. Get 10% off your first month at betterhelp.com/KJ Show. Welcome to the Katrina Johnson Show. In today's episode, I talk about the profound impact that life-acquiring, changing information can have on our lives, from my own personal experience and how information transformed my life to scientific insights. I will uncover the secrets to embracing positive change through knowledge. So let's get started. I want you to imagine a moment in your life when you stumbled upon information that completely altered your perspective, inspiring you and leading you down a path of growth and transformation. I've had such an experience. I stumbled upon online articles and many books that revolutionized my understanding of self-responsibility, self-worth, self-care, and self-love, and ultimately ignited a desire to want more, do more, and be more. My perspective on life was changed from just living in a comfort zone to living my best life to the fullest. Let me share with you the details of that pivotal point when I encountered this life-changing information. It was during a difficult period in my life, filled with stress, low self-esteem, and basically, I was fed up with my life as it was. I reached out to my friend Google. I can't remember what I put in the search window, but what I do know is I was looking for answers and clarity about my life situation as it was during that period of time. My search led me to valuable information, which led me to more helpful information and books that would shed light and lead me on a good path. As I continued my research, I realized that my perspective had to change and that I needed to take back my power in order to live a better life. And I don't know if you've been there, but you're at your rock bottom and you know that you cannot stay where you are. Well, that's exactly where I was. So the information that I was acquiring taught me valuable techniques and perspectives that shifted my mindset and helped me cultivate self-improvement and a growth mindset, which are two topics that I am big on. And I know that they both can sound very cliche, but the truth of the matter is they are both valuable assets to one's personal development. It's amazing how taking time to gather information and learn ways to improve my life could have such a profound impact. It has been a real life-changing experience. Now, let me share with you the psychology and science behind what psychologists and neuroscientists have researched about the effects of transformative information on personal development and why certain information has the power to change our lives in a positive way. So what psychologists say is that the human mind is inherently curious and constantly seeking knowledge and understanding. And when you think about it, that is so true. I constantly seek understanding and knowledge. That's why I consider myself a lifetime learner. And so they say when we come across information that resonates with our core values or challenges our existing beliefs, it creates an opportunity for growth. So positive change occurs when we embrace and integrate this new knowledge into our lives, allowing it to shape our thoughts, actions, and relationships. Embracing and integrating means that we must act on or put the knowledge to use. You've heard the term, knowledge is power, but it is not unless you put it to use. That is how transformation takes place, by applying it in our daily lives. Here is the science behind the impact of transformation information or transformative information. And that is, our brains are incredibly adaptable, and the process of acquiring transformative information triggers various neural networks. It activates regions associated with learning, memory, consolidation, and emotional processing. So when we connect new information with our existing knowledge and experiences, neural pathways are strengthened, solidifying the potential for lasting change. As a passionate advocate of self-improvement, I want to give you 3 practical tips and strategies for finding life-changing information. 1 of the most important or effective strategies is diversifying your sources. Look beyond your usual reading lists or preferred websites and find as many resources as you can to gather information and resources to help you with finding life-changing information that would be very positively impactful for your life. Number 2, explore different perspectives, cultures, and disciplines. Engage in discussions with diverse individuals, attend seminars, and participate in workshops. There's nothing like collaborating with others and learning from others. Number 3, don't underestimate the power of reflection and introspection. Take time to process and integrate the information you encounter, allowing it to shape your worldview and actions. By broadening our horizons and actively engaging with different sources, we increase the likelihood of stumbling upon information that can change our lives for the better. And remember, be open to new ideas, embrace change, and never stop seeking knowledge. You never know when the next life-changing piece of information might come your way. Thank you for listening to The Katrina Johnson Show. I am your host, Katrina Johnson, and until next time, stay inspired to grow, learn, and change for the better. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and thanks again for listening. You can find me online at katrinajohnson.online, at I am Katrina Johnson on Instagram, and on YouTube, Katrina Johnson Inspires at The Katrina Johnson Show. Until next time, stay inspired.